What's up, YouTube? DaAverageGamer Shawn here, and I am bringing you my review of Fear the Walking Dead, the first episode in this new series, which is a spin-off of the main show of The Walking Dead. This show looks like it's going to have a lot of potential. We're going to do a quick little, maybe 10-minute review, because it wasn't too much going on in this episode. It was just setting up the scenes of your main characters, and the vibe of the show is just like, what the fuck is going on? As we all know, the main show takes place. It started off in Atlanta, and now they're traveling their way up to DC, and now they're in this kind of Alexandria safe home, where the show is kind of hit its mark. Where the main show is, I want to say 80% based off the comics, the Walking Dead comics. This show, I believe, is a brand new original creation by the creators of The Walking Dead, Robert Kirkman and his crew. A&E exclusive show. It starts off with us very similar to the beginning of Walking Dead, the show with Rick waking up out of a coma, but this is a young man by the name of Nick Carter, I believe, the Carter family. Not to be confused with Jay-Z and Beyonce. That mentioned, this show takes place in California, LA. So your main cast is a dysfunctional blended family of Nick, his mom, his stepdad that the kids don't really care for. His own son doesn't even really care for him, and Nick's sister. I really can't remember their names at this time. I'm waking up, took my mom to work, and I'm trying to get this review out before I go to work. So excuse me. It takes place with Nick. Nick is our main character. Nick is a drug addict, hardcore drug addict. He's on the heroin. So he wakes up from what he thinks is a bad trip, but it really is the beginning of the zombie apocalypse, and him being a drug addict and has a history of hurting himself and things like that. Once he wakes up, he's in this like church place where this it's a church where all the drug addicts go to hang out and do all their drugs and stuff. He wakes up, he was with some female. The female wasn't there next to him, so he's going and looking for her. When he finds her, he is turned, she is zombified and she's eating people. So he freaks out, he runs out, he's running like, what the fuck is going on? So he's not dead. They take him to the hospital. The family comes and police are there. He's not explaining to the police what's going on. He's not really explaining to his family right now. We're getting this family dynamic. Sister is like this smart girl who doesn't get along with this family, so she's ready to escape. She has a black boyfriend that doesn't have to do anything to do with anything. I just had to point that out. She has a black boyfriend. His mom's the school's guidance counselor, and the husband, the stepdaddy, he is a teacher. I think he's a social studies teacher or something like that. So what am I trying to say? Get your words out. We're already 4 minutes into this. So they all go to visit him in the hospital. The stepdad is really trying. He's trying to get this family to work. He really loves their mom, yada yada yada. He's trying to get the family. So he's really trying to understand what Nick saw. I know Nick is like the only person I remember because he's our focal point in this show right now. He's the only person. He's trying to figure out what Nick saw. Nick's like, I don't really want to tell you because you think I'm crazy. Yada yada yada. You already got psychiatrists and psychologists about to come try to give me a crazy test. Yada yada yada. He's like, just tell me. Well, I was doing drugs. I woke up and the bitch was eating people. He didn't say it exactly like. Meanwhile, while that's happening, his mom is at the school. A nerdy little boy who normally gets picked on. He comes into the gate, the security gate. He goes off. She helps him out. He had a little pocket knife in his pocket. She takes him to her office, say, hey, okay, are you being bullied? Yada, yada, yada. She said, fuck these bullies. He didn't say this verbatim, but this is what he said. Fuck these bullies. Some bigger shit is happening, and I need to be prepared. Can I have my knife back? Watch the show. That's what he said. That's pretty much what he said. He was like, she's like, you have such a life, such a future ahead of you. You get to go to college. You're going to do this, that, and that. He's just like, bitch, ain't nobody going to college. It's over. All the shit you see on the internet, because there are like internet videos of like 4 or 5 occurrences where this happened, but nobody's like, oh, it's fake, yada, yada, yada. It's like, you remember in New York, like ago, they had the video of the guy who was pretty much a zombie eating a guy on the highway. It's pretty much that level video, so people think it's fake. But he's like really trying to explain to her, like he's freaking out. You can see it in his demeanor. He is scared as shit. Like, no, we're not making it past this week. So can I have my life back? And she's like, no, yada, yada, yada. He's like, all right, whatever. Bitch, you gonna learn. You gonna learn this week. You gonna learn today, really. So Nick's still in the hospital. While he's in the hospital, an older patient comes in. And he dies. But while he's dying, the nurse came in, was checking on the two of them, give them a bedpan. Well, he's like, since they think he's crazy and going to hurt himself, they have him strapped down. So she undoes one of the straps so he can go potty. When she leaves, she undoes the other one. But so when he gets the other one undone, the other guy starts going into cardiac arrest, which we think he's going into. So everybody runs in there, try to see what's going on with him, and then all of a sudden they just rush him out, like yada yada yada. So Nick escapes, and the family comes back a little while afterwards. Like Nick, before he leaves, he's like, "What's going on? Don't worry about it. We don't know. Just stay there, use the bathroom, yada yada. We'll be back and check on you." So Nick gets the fuck out of there. He's about to go try to talk to his drug dealer, and like, what the fuck was in that shit that you gave me? So he does that because before that, I guess his family knew that the drug, I think his name was Kyle. It started with a K, I know that. I think it was Kyle. They went to go see Kyle, yada yada yada. So, you know, Kyle's a black guy. They go check on him, see if Nick is there, or see if Kyle's seen Nick. So when Nick escapes, he's trying to get in contact with Kyle, and when he finally does, Kyle is like, "Your parents came to see me," trying to be all Godfather-esque. Your parents, I cannot have that. So he's like all mad and shit. He's at they're like a Denny's type restaurant. So he's like, "Come take a ride with me. Everything's gonna be okay." Yada yada yada. But while that's happening, while Kyle is with Nick, while Nick is with Kyle and trying to find, they go to the hospital to try to check up on Nick. Nick is going to try to figure out where Nick is. There's like, the hospital is like really in the frantic right now because all these people are turning. We don't know, well, the main characters don't know that, but all these people are turning, and it's starting to happen. Like, it's starting to get more on the internet and stuff like that too. So the daughter is in her classroom watching videos, and there was this big incident like on the interstate trying to leave where people were turning, and there's like the video that the daughter's watching is of the video of while Nick's mom and stepdad were looking for Nick, they were like one of those they were on the highway and there was a roadblock because somebody was turning. So when we get to the classroom scene with the daughter, that's the video that she's watching of the police and the firefighters trying to combat these 2 or 3 people turning, and it's like, this shit isn't real, yada yada yada. So while they're all in school, the sister, the mom, and the stepdad, the district calls it a half day, sends everybody home. They go back out and look for Nick. Nick is at this point with Kyle. He's asking like, what did you put? What kind of shit did you give me? And stuff. Kyle takes him to like this underground bridge under a train track pass. He's about to kill him, but Nick fights him off and kills Kyle. So Nick is freaking out, gets in contact with his people. They come. Kyle is like, well, Nick is like, I killed him. I didn't mean you to. He was trying to kill me. Yada yada yada. They're like, just calm down. Blah blah blah. They're already starting to believe him because while Nick was still in the hospital, I forgot to leave this part out. The stepdad actually went to the drug house or the drug church. Oh, that sounds so bad. He went to church from the killings and everything. So they already, the stepdad believes Nick already. Trying to convince the mom to believe Nick. And once they find Nick in the underground, yada yada yada, they go try to find Kyle's body. The body isn't there. They go back up through the tunnel, and Kyle is a walker now, so they have to do everything they can to kill him. So they run over him a few times, yada yada yada. And even after like Nick hits him with the truck they're in, like shoves him like 30 yards, he's still getting up in there like, what the fuck is going on? And that's how the episode ends. So that was my little summary of the first episode of Fear the Walking Dead. I believe I covered everything. Pretty much it was just people not believing this is really going to happen, and now it's happening. That's pretty just to sum it up, that's what happened. And like I said in the beginning of the video, and if I haven't before, this takes place in the time where Rick is in the coma. So this all leads up to Rick waking up from a coma in season 1, first episode of season 1. So eventually the two shows are going to link up and be on the same timeline, but this is a prelude. This season's only going to be 6 episodes like the first season of The Walking Dead was, just because they want to see how much traction and how much popularity this show can get before they start giving it full 22 episode seasons. Alright, with all of that being said, I ended this video a lot sooner than around the time I wanted to. So if you guys seen the first episode of Fear the Walking Dead on AMC, please let me know what you thought about the episode. If you like this review, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below, get in the conversation, share this video with your friends so they can also get in the conversation, and subscribe if you have not already. If you want to follow me on anything other than YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, all linked in the description below. Get my Snapchat popping though. And with all of that being said, go check out the first episode. And I am the Average Gamer Shawn, and I am out of here.